Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in this video I want to discuss about what could be some of the best paying part-time jobs if you're coming in the UK as a student. So the very first job on my list was, okay, before even we go there, how to apply for the jobs. Okay, even that's like a really big question. So in order to apply, there's some of the websites which you need to go, and all the process is online. So there's a website called indeed.com which you can go and you can look for these particular job titles which I'll be mentioning. Just search for it and then you'll be able to apply in the individual companies. So Indeed is a really good website. Glassdoor is a good website as well, or there's Total Jobs. There's plenty of different marketplaces for those websites, but generally when I was a student I always used to go on Indeed.com, and it used to essentially have all the jobs listed on there. Now that was like how to apply in terms of your how much can you earn on these jobs. So the national minimum wage is around about 10.50, living wage is around about 10.90, which is per hour basis. So as a student you can work 20 hours in a week, so just multiply it by 20 and you can do your quick calculation. And for these jobs you can expect definitely to earn the national minimum wage and slightly more than that as well, because some of the jobs also have got commissions attached to them, so which will be very interesting for you to hear what are those sort of jobs. So the very first job on my list was for graphic designer. So I think it's really important to have digital skills in this world. Like if you've got digital skills, if you've got skills into coding, if you've got skills how to use Canva to design YouTube thumbnails or design a logo, or you know how to write a CV for somebody, cover letter for somebody, those are the skills. These digital skills are super important, and there's a big potential to earn quite a lot of money in this space. And that's my first job, which is of graphic designer. So if you can like develop your skills for this particular profession, that's going to be really amazing for you, and you can very easily get a job because there's a big demand. The second job on the list is for video editor, which is quite related to the first one as well. The video editor is a big demand. So all the YouTubers, even for me, right? So most of us like are working in a normal 9-to-5 job, and then we've got another side hustles, for example like our YouTube channel, and then also there are people who do Instagram. The term is influencer marketing sort of a thing. So all these people require video editors, people who can make thumbnails for them, who can edit these videos for them, right? Which the one which I'm actually making. So right now I'm editing myself, but a lot of people outsource it, and I know a lot of my friends who are looking for video editors, right? So if you've got any of those skills, you can actually DM me on my Instagram if you want any kind of a job in this space. But then it is quite a high demanded job. So if you've got the skills, that could be a really great way for you to earn some extra money. The third job on my list was for a sales advisor, and I always talk about this in my videos because this job was amazing, and that's the job one of my friend did. So he used to work in one of these gas companies where he had to sell the gas electricity subscriptions, and he used to be paying his national minimum wage at that time plus the commission. So any sale he make, he get a commission cut out of it, and he made like a lot of money actually by doing this job of a sales advisor, right? I think in one of the month he made around 3,000 to 3,500 pounds a month, so it was really crazy. But again, so I think this could be a really attractive job for people who are looking for not so much physical intense jobs, but a little bit more of mental intense jobs. And if you've got like some general interest in these kind of jobs, it could be like a perfect fit. If you really enjoy video editor, you want to actually also develop your skills, yeah, just become a video editor for somebody, right? You'll be able to apply your skills, and then those videos actually go out in the market itself, right? So I think these jobs are really amazing. The fourth job on my list was as a receptionist. So this job could be really great. So if you're looking, receptionists are required at most of the places. So even for the real estate agents, they require a receptionist. Then even for the hotels, so I know even few of my friends actually work in hotel, and they're working as a receptionist in there, and these jobs fit really good in their routine as well. So if you're doing your university in the morning and the afternoon time, there's always a potential that you can do this work even overnight, and that's how some of my friends are doing. So they do some of the hours like 3 or 4 hours like after the university, which is towards 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the evening, and it fits sort of really well in their schedule. They don't have to miss their university to do this job. They can find some time later on in their schedule to do this one. So yeah, receptionist would be a really good job. Then any of the jobs related to the hotel industry might be really good, so because you can get some night shift. And then another point with the night shift is anywhere you do a night shift, you'll be getting paid 1 or 2 pounds extra on top of your normal wage which you'll be getting. So again, very attractive. And another job which I've got, which is not on the list, which is a bit more of a bonus job, which is like student jobs. So there are university portals where you can apply for jobs. My university was Strathclyde, and there used to be this website called Strath Job Shop. So what I used to do was I used to go to on this website. There was always 5 or 6 jobs listed, and these jobs will be, so universities have got local bars and the local pubs within the university. They have got student union, and for all these places they require students to work in all these different locations, right? And they will not just pay you the national minimum wage, but they'll actually pay you the living wage, which is £10, £90 per hour, right? Again, so this is amazing. And then also you get perks of getting tips. Some of the universities have got cafes and the restaurants. That's a place you can also get the tips. So if you're working in customer service in the hotel industry, the tips are just a really great way to make some extra money. And that's my 5th job on the list, which a lot of students do, which is in the restaurants. So in the restaurant, you can become like a bartender, waiter, waitresses. You can be in the front of the house, or on the back side in the kitchen. So even this job, a lot of students actually do the restaurant jobs, and the perk is you get the minimum wage and that extra money with the tips, but then also you get free food all the time, right? So if you're doing a lunch shift, you'll get lunch on the house. If you're doing a dinner shift, you'll get dinner on the house. So you don't have, then your food expenses can start coming down as a result of it if you work in a restaurant industry, right? So a really great job for students. And another bonus job which is very attractive for students is a warehouse operative. Now this is a job, so there are grocery stores in the UK. So we've got Tesco. You want to write them down: this Tesco, Sainsbury, Marks and Spencer. Now you can also work as a customer assistant, which is more customer facing job, where you'll be working as a cashier, or you will be filling the aisle, you'll be filling the shelf with the different ingredients. So you can work as a customer assistant. But then also there's a lot of people who work on the warehouse, which will be like, so there will be like 2 divisions. One will be the front of the house, which is customer assistant job, but on the back side, that's a job which is called warehouse operative. And that's a job where you'll be in charge of accepting the shipment. So if there's an delivery coming for raw materials, for vegetables, for fruits, for cereals, you'll be the one who will be receiving them and putting in the right order. So if it's a big fridge, they'll be having big fridge for ice cream and those kind of things. So you have to put those raw materials into the right places, and then somebody from the front of the house will take those materials and then put them back on the shelves itself. So that's another really great job. Even that's a job which will pay you the national living wage, which is £10, £90 per hour. But then again, if you do some of the night shifts, then you'll be getting paid extra. Well, these were all the jobs which I want to talk in this video. And then also, if you're somebody who is actually planning to come in the January intake and is looking for accommodation, I'll recommend you Ember Students, with whom I've partnered with. I've been working with them for the last 2 years. Essentially, it is a marketplace of student accommodations. So if you're planning to go to Glasgow, they'll be having all the accommodation in Glasgow listed on their page. So you don't have to go separately and find individual accommodations. They've already done that work for you. Simply go to their website and you can book their accommodation, or if you've got any questions, you can put a query with them, and the team is fantastic and they'll get back to you within 24 hours, and they've got amazing cashback offers. So do check out Ember Students. With this, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you've got any topic in mind you want me to discuss more of, feel free to comment that in the comment section. Thank you.